Bobby Ryan, born on March 17, 1987 in Cherry Hill, New Jersey, and drafted second overall in the 2005 NHL draft to the Mighty Ducks of Anaheim. The most interesting thing that most people tend to associate with Bobby Ryan is that he was the second guy drafted after Sidney Crosby, which is a neat bit of trivia. But Ryan has a more secretive fact about him. His real name isn't Bobby Ryan. And to find out why, we're gonna have to go way back in time. Bob and Melody Stevenson lived a normal life in New Jersey with their son Bobby. Bobby's dad was determined to get his son into the NHL, and because of that, he was a bit of a hothead at times. And it's because of that hot-headedness that on October 29th, 1997, 10-year-old Bobby Stevenson's life was forever changed. At around 11:30 p.m., Bob and Melody Stevenson had gotten into an altercation where Bob had accused Melody of buying drugs. The altercation became violent with Bob throwing punches. Melody had gotten away and their neighbors had contacted the police. Bobby's dad was later charged with attempted murder, criminal restraint, and aggravated assault. But this is where the story gets interesting. Bob and Melody said that they still loved each other and wanted to both be there for their son Bobby. Bob Stevenson would be released on a bail of $75,000, but he skipped it completely, where he escaped to El Segundo, California. From there, Bobby and his mother met up in California with his dad, but they had to change their names in order to lay low from the law. They chose the last name Ryan, since that was Melody's maiden name. And Bob had to fully change his name, so he became Shane Ryan. And that is where Bobby Ryan's name comes from. Being on the run, Shane Ryan couldn't exactly get a normal job to support his family, so he had to earn a living by gambling professionally. Using whatever extra cash he and Melody could get, they'd reinvest it into Bobby's hockey career. This continued on for over 2 years, but the FBI had finally caught wind of where the on-the-run man had been. After being arrested, he was sent back to New Jersey and sent to jail for 5 years. This left Bobby and his mom in California, where she had to work twice as much to support the both of them as well as Bobby's hockey dream. Spending every moment possible in a hockey rink, Bobby kept chasing the NHL dream, and in 2003, he had all sorts of scholarship offers to various American universities. But he chose the OHL route instead, opting to play for Owen Sound. And fast forward again to 2005, with his father out of prison and some great meetings with Brian Burke, the GM of the Anaheim Ducks, Bobby Ryan had earned the right to be selected second overall in the NHL entry draft. Could he have done it without the hardships that had befallen his life? We'll never know for sure, but it's undeniable that Bobby Ryan was an unbelievable talent at the time. And to go through everything that he did with the outcome that he got is truly amazing. This story just goes to show you that there are countless interesting stories spread throughout the NHL, and they can arise from something as little as a name. And that wraps up the origin of the name of Bobby Ryan. I hope you all liked the video, and I'll see you in the next one.